The Cold War era was a time of great innovation and technological advancement, particularly in the field of aviation. It was a time when nations were engaged in a global arms race, and the development of new and advanced aircraft was seen as critical to gaining military superiority. During this time, many aircraft designs were developed that pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible. Some of these designs were successful and went on to become iconic symbols of modern warfare, while others were less successful and were consigned to the dustbin of history. One of the most fascinating aircraft designs to emerge from the Cold War era was Avro Canada's take on the modern-day UFO. The project, which was known as Project Y, was launched in the mid-1950s with the aim of developing a supersonic flying saucer. The idea behind the project was to create an aircraft that could travel at extremely high speeds and altitudes, making it virtually undetectable by radar. The flying saucer shape was chosen because it was believed that this design would provide the necessary lift and stability at high speeds and altitudes. The Avro Canada team working on Project Y was led by a talented and innovative engineer named John Frost. Frost was a former employee of the British aircraft manufacturer Avro, and he had previously worked on the development of the Avro Arrow, a supersonic interceptor aircraft that was considered to be one of the most advanced aircraft of its time. Under Frost's leadership, the Avro Canada team worked tirelessly to develop the flying saucer concept. They faced many challenges, including the need to create a propulsion system that could power the aircraft to supersonic speeds, and the need to develop a control system that could keep the aircraft stable at high speeds and altitudes. Despite these challenges, the team made great progress on the project, and by the early 1960s, they had built a small-scale prototype of the flying saucer. The prototype was known as the Avro car, and it was a small, disc-shaped aircraft that was powered by a single jet engine. The Avro car was designed to fly at low altitudes, and it was intended to be used as a ground attack aircraft. However, the aircraft suffered from a number of problems, including poor stability, low thrust, and high fuel consumption. As a result, the project was eventually cancelled, and the Avro car never entered production. Despite its failure, the Avro car remains a fascinating example of the innovative aircraft designs that emerged during the Cold War era. The flying saucer concept was a bold and ambitious idea that pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible in aviation, and it is a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of the Avro Canada team that they were able to make such significant progress on the project. Of course, the Avro car was not the only bizarre aircraft to emerge from the Cold War era. Many other aircraft designs were developed during this time that were equally ambitious and equally strange. One of the most famous of these aircraft was the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird. The SR-71 was a long-range, high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft that was designed to fly at speeds of over Mach 3 times the speed of sound. It was one of the most advanced aircraft of its time, and it played a key role in gathering intelligence during the Cold War. Another iconic aircraft of the Cold War era was the Fairchild Republic A-10 Warthog. The A-10 was a close air support aircraft that was designed to provide ground support to troops on the front lines. It was built around a massive 30mm Gauete Avenger cannon, which was capable of firing over 4,000 rounds per minute. Despite its ungainly appearance, the A-10 was a highly effective aircraft during the Gulf War, where it played a crucial role in destroying Iraqi tanks and other armored vehicles. Its durability and effectiveness in combat earned it the nickname Warthog, and it remains in service with the U.S. Air Force to this day. However, not all aircraft designs from the Cold War era were as successful as the SR-71 and A-10. In fact, many designs never made it past the drawing board, and some of these designs were truly bizarre. One example of a bizarre aircraft design from the Cold War era was the Vodsky Flying Flapjack. This aircraft was designed to have a disc-shaped airframe with a central cockpit and two wing-mounted propellers that would provide lift and propulsion. However, the aircraft never made it past the prototype stage, as it suffered from a number of stability and control issues. Another example of a strange aircraft design from the Cold War era was the Martin, the 51st of October 51. This aircraft was designed to be a high-speed bomber with a swept-wing design and a single-jet engine mounted at the rear of the fuselage. However, the aircraft suffered from a number of technical problems, and only two prototypes were ever built. Despite the failures of some of these bizarre aircraft designs, the Cold War era was still a time of great innovation and technological advancement in aviation. The competition between the United States and the Soviet Union drove both countries to push the boundaries of what was thought possible, and this led to the development of many advanced aircraft designs that are still in use today. The Cold War era marked a significant period in the history of aviation, a time when the race for military superiority between the United States and the Soviet Union drove innovation and technological advancements in aircraft design. During this era, the aviation industry witnessed the development of a range of aircraft designs, from iconic planes that became symbols of modern warfare to bizarre and unconventional concepts that failed to make it past the prototype stage. One of the most famous planes to emerge from the Cold War era was the SR-71 Blackbird. This high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft was designed to operate at speeds of up to Mach 3.3, making it one of the fastest planes ever built. Its advanced design and cutting-edge technology allowed it to evade enemy radar systems, making it a crucial asset in the United States intelligence-gathering operations. The SR-71 Blackbird remains a symbol of the Cold War era, a testament to the incredible technological achievements that were made during this time. Another iconic aircraft that emerged during the Cold War era was the Fairchild Republic A-10 Thunderbolt II, affectionately known as the Warthog. This aircraft was designed to provide close air support to ground troops, and it quickly gained a reputation as a reliable and effective combat aircraft. Its powerful 30mm Gauss Avenger cannon and heavy armor made it a formidable opponent for enemy tanks and armored vehicles. The A-10 Thunderbolt II played a crucial role in the Gulf War and continues to serve in the U.S. Air Force to this day.